Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Here we are with part 2 of the J-Yard Local. In the last episode, I coupled the cars destined for Graincraft and Vernon cold storage in preparation for delivery to their respective industry tracks. J-Yard, or at least what is left of J-Yard, doesn't have much space for storage. The original job post called for all outbound cars to be picked up and brought to the yard, then to grab the deliveries and send them out to their destination. But I realized pretty quickly that I wouldn't have the room to do so. The cars from Graincraft and Sweetener products alone brought the train length to about 900 feet. The track space at the yard is only from 1,000 to 1,400 feet, which is why I decided that the next best move was to get one of the cuts out of the yard in order to get additional track space. The cars meant for GRC and VCS didn't require any switching beforehand, so I decided I'd service these industries first. This should have been a simple move. As we saw last episode, GRC is the last on the line exiting JR to the west. The cars destined for GRC were already on the tail end of the train, so all I needed to do was reverse out of the yard and then pull past the switch to get into VCS on the east side of the line. But somehow I got the job order mixed up, and I ended up flipping the switch to VCS before dropping off the cars. Not only that, but the switch I flipped to get to VCS wasn't even the track for VCS in the first place. So here I am, pulling back out from the wrong track. It took longer than necessary, but I was finally on the GRC industrial track. Unfortunately, I did have to cheat with the handbrakes as I was rolling in far too quickly. I didn't want to risk spoofing the entire consist just because I rammed into the buffer at 20 miles an hour. I walked up the train, set in the handbrakes, and prepared to move on to VCS. Adding insult to prior injury was the fact that once again I had flipped the wrong switch, and by this point I even had an audience. Damon, a server member who had been playing on the server most of that day, decided to check out the work I was doing, and as such he witnessed me having to once again pull forward to get to the correct switch. But I went ahead and cut that part out. So here we are heading into the correct industrial siting. As you can see, there are several industries along the stuff tracks, which made for a fun and interesting switch job. Here I am lining the switches up so I can reverse into VCS without any issues. With that done, I reversed into the siding. There were already some outbounds waiting at VCS, so I left the deliveries on the main track and then I reversed out and grabbed the outbounds. With the outbound cars cleared, I can now couple the deliveries back on and spot them on the VCS track. I hope to be able to do two-man operations in the future. David didn't stick around for long, but he was helpful in letting me know when I was clear of the switches. The Discord server has plenty of voice channels open for railroad operations, but I hardly ever hop on. If I can convince some of my real friends to join me on here, it would definitely make switching a lot more enjoyable. That'll be it for today. I know it's a shorter episode, but I'll be traveling to Guatemala next week. So I decided I was going to split the footage I took of this local into a couple of different parts, so that I can upload another episode or two of this local before I come back. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I shall catch you guys next time.